cases, your sentence might include more than one subject or a compound subject. How do you determine whether to use a singular or a plural verb when you have more than one subject? When a sentence has more than one subject, that subject is known as a compound subject. Note that this is different from a collective noun, which is a word that's used to represent a group. Compound subjects happen when there's more than one word acting as a subject in the sentence. And there are two special rules to remember when it comes to agreement with compound subjects. First, when the subjects are joined with the word and, you'll use a plural verb. Let's look at this sentence. Jody and her classmate enjoy practicing new recipes in class. In this case, the subject of our sentence, Jody and her classmate, is a compound subject joined by the word and. That means we're going to use the plural verb, enjoy. Notice again that a plural verb does not end in an S. However, when the subjects are joined with the word or either of these two combinations, either or and neither nor, the verb should agree with the subject closest to it. This can get a little bit complicated, so let's look at a few examples. The baker's or the assistant bakes only German chocolate cakes on Thursdays. That may sound a little bit odd, but it still follows our compound subject-verb agreement rule. When we use the word or, the verb should agree with the subject closest to it. In this case, the subject closest to the verb bakes is assistant, which is a singular subject. Now let's try a few more examples. Neither the use of subtitles nor black and white photography demonstrate the preferences of most Americans. Does this sentence contain a subject-verb agreement error, or is it correct? The sentence is incorrect. It does contain a subject-verb agreement error. Let's examine it more closely. Our rules for compound subjects indicate that when a sentence uses neither or nor, the verb should agree with the subject closest to it. Photography in this case is the word closest to the verb in the sentence demonstrate, and photography is a singular subject, which means that demonstrate should really be demonstrates. Try this final sentence. The dark theater and the enormous screen take the movie viewer to another world. Is this sentence correct? It is. In this case, the word and in between our subjects, theater and screen, means that we'll use the plural form of the verb take. Now that you understand the basic rule for compound subjects, complete a few practice exercises.